Mettendo a confronto le offerte di centinaia di siti diversi, compresi quelli più conosciuti. Usare è semplicissimo, sul capo basta inserire la vostra destinazione, dei dati di arrivo e di partenza e in pochi secondi avete tutte le migliori soluzioni disponibili. Con i dati potete selezionare il prezzo che vi serve al vostro budget, il numero di stelle dell'hotel, la posizione o filtrare i risultati secondo le valutazioni di più di 100 direzioni. Spesso già con l'MSBI, ma
Io porco, Dio can! Ma di cazzo è? Pronto? Sì. Sì, no. Io ma che can, porca madonna. La vestita. Porco Dio, dai, Dio can, ma porca madonna! Porco Dio, Dio porco. Spettatori 1. Dio porco. Milan. Dio can, dai, porca la madonna, Dio can, dai. Dio buero, porco Dio. Se si vedesse qualcosa. Madonna, madonna. Postazioni. Default. Trasmissione. To gaming output. Software. Boh, non lo so.
VAR, Massa a VAR, Ghirsini. Squadre tra poco allineate al centro del campo. Il Milan non vince 2 partite nelle prime 2 giornate di campionato dal 2014. Meglio dire, nelle ultime 10 stagioni è capitato solo nel 2014.
prova a dare un'opportunità di passaggio filtrante, non se ne vede lo slovacco che anzi gli dava alle spalle.
Porta palla Amsic. Jorginho va da Kalidou Koulibaly, finge di lanciare, punta Ilicic. Lo sfida in buca per Insigne che prova ad autolanciarsi, non gli riesce il ricciolo con l'esterno, non riesce ad andare via a Toloi perché c'è anche la doppia da De Boer, rimessa con le mani che sarà per Atalanta che batterà Rafa Toloi.
Che deve sdoppiarsi, no? Deve raddoppiare si apre sull'esterno, si apre sull'esterno, stare Insigne, quindi stare Insigne, in questo caso toglie possibilità, una direzione nel dribbling, il grande giocoliere napoletano poi ad alzarsi
Insigne con la punta per Cagliari, ma non in buca il pallone, però si appoggia invece a Piotr, molto largo anche in questa azione, aspetta Gulam, lo serve, non arriva il cross di prima, col sueto spesso per l'Algerino, arriva uno, letto bene per Insigne, letto bene dalla Lattina, con Toloi, poi palla recuperata ancora dall'Atalanta, può sviluppare con Papu Gomez, non nessuno da lui, invece da Guzzi si autolancia, Gomez era venuto incontro, palla buttata via.
Sì, al Biol subito da accorciare in zona palla, quindi cerca di mettere alle spalle lanciato Di Maggio, però poi il centrale di parte, scala, si mette in una posizione intermedia, si accorciare il Papu Gomez, può coprire il suo compagno, legge questa palla in profondità ed interviene.
Palla in profondità anche per Mertens che prova l'uno contro uno, riesce a passare in qualche modo di prepotenza in area di rigore, poi il campo finisce anche per l'ottimo lavoro fisico dei difensori atalantini. Mertens non passa, era partito un po' come in Napoli inizia, lì in verticale sulla palla di Insigne. Qui
Cristante è libero, va a girare, perché se tu non sei il tempo come ha fatto Cristante, il Napoli aveva tanti giocatori in quella zona ma non è riuscito quasi ad andare a contrastare. L'Atalanta è la squadra che ha segnato di più su sviluppi di calcio d'angolo, aveva tanti giocatori in quella zona ma non è riuscito quasi ad andare a contrastare. L'Atalanta è la squadra che ha segnato di più su sviluppi di calcio d'angolo,
per l'Atalanta che passa in vantaggio dopo un quarto d'ora, sempre bravo negli inserimenti Cristante, l'aveva già fatto l'anno scorso. 1-0 per l'Atalanta che passa in vantaggio dopo un quarto d'ora in Serie A, il primo negli inserimenti Cristante, l'aveva già fatto l'anno scorso. Quinto gol in Serie A, il primo in questa stagione. Lancio per Insigne che però è in fuorigioco.
Sì, rimasta alta la linea dell'Atalanta, ha provato Gulam ad anticipare la giocata,
che però è in fuorigioco.
È salito rimasta alta la linea Masiello ed è leggermente al di là Insigne. Anticipare la giocata con questa palla in profondità, è salito alla fine Masiello ed è leggermente al di là Insigne.
Gomez grande aggancio sull'apertura, Valone sull'apertura, Valone sta arrivando anche Gusens, al limite dell'area di rigore, buono per il destro, tocco di mano, almeno così chiede Freuler, che va a protestare con Di Bello, lo svizzero urla. Poi Cristante, ancora lui, Ilicic col tunnel, prova a passare ancora Ilicic, 1-2, apertura verso Gusens, che va al cross tagliato dentro, molto interessante, bravo Albiol a chiudere alto calciolangolo per l'Atalanta, non riesce più a uscire l'angolo per l'Atalanta, non riesce più a uscire il Napoli.
No, quella Atalanta va del calcio, vediamo l'azione in precedenza, no, assolutamente
piede poi mano,
prima piede poi col piede d'Albiol, chiusura col piede d'Albiol che sta mantenendo il Napoli e poi riparte tanti giocatori coinvolti, adesso abbiamo visto anche gli esterni.
Ancora Gomez dalla bandierina, Masiello riesce con un miracolo a tenere la palla, cerca di staccare poi la via Ilicic, la deviazione in area di rigore, e Napoli in contropiede con Insigne, e Napoli in contropiede con Insigne, buon recupero di Gusens, perché Ilicic un po' lunga che lo chiude in fallo laterale, su Gulam che lo chiude in fallo laterale.
La partita questi 18 minuti sta andando, abbiamo visto l'anno scorso, abbiamo visto l'Atalanta toglie il ritmo, toglie fluidità, toglie il ritmo, si esalta poi contrastando, si esalta poi contrastando, è ripartita sul break, è ripartita diciamo nei pressi del centrocampo, trova gusto nel Napoli e poi Gasperini nel gioco, chiede sempre tanto calcio, coinvolge tutti i 10 giocatori di movimento, e poi ha questa capacità di essere così intenso, di essere così intenso, togliere le linee di gioco agli avversari.
Sarri non sta parlando molto, continua a camminare nervosamente, chiede ai suoi di giocare e si è lamentato anche per le interruzioni in cui l'arbitro ha consultato il VAR. Insomma, non vuole che si spezzi il ritmo della sua squadra che non riesce a entrare in partita.
Ha bisogno di trovare il ritmo il Napoli. Il Napoli è una squadra che più gioca, più giocherebbe proprio nel fraseggio come in questa azione.
Easy save in the end, tight angle, but easy save for Donnarumma, but Cagliari starting to ramp up the pressure. Now there's space though for Kessie. Watch out here, AC Milan stream forward. Suso curls it in, this time far too close to Manuel. Hands now, as Cutrone was screaming for the ball at the far post, as was Borini. But we have a good game on our hands now. Ricci with the header, that's going to go out of play. Forced back. Well, it was just maybe that first touch. Took it a little bit too wide. It was never going to be easy to get it beyond Donnarumma. Just maybe that first touch. Kind of an angle. Took it a little bit too wide. It was really never going to be easy. Here he is again, Barella. To get it beyond Donnarumma from that kind of an angle. Too tight, really. Here he is again, Barella, playing some nice play in the middle of the park, taking the game to AC Milan, looking for this equaliser. Cagliari playing some nice football now, taking the game to AC Milan, looking for this equaliser. João Pedro in the middle, that's what he was aiming for. Yes, into the path of Barella. On the break at the moment. João Pedro in the middle, that's what he was aiming for. His keeper. He rolls it out to Andreoli. Playing very much on the break at the moment. Interman, of course, he was too long going over. AC Milan this evening for his keeper. He rolls it out to Andreoli. Interman, of course, he would love to get one over AC Milan this evening. Goes back to Capuano, now forward by Cigarini and out to Farias. Farias looks up to cross it low. Here he is again. He's got another chance. Takes on Rodriguez. Cigarini now to Farias. Hands once more. Farias looks up to cross it low. Here he is again. He's got another chance. Takes on Rodriguez. And Donnarumma, safe pair of hands once more. Goes back to Bonucci. Bonucci now looks up. Out to Suso. Goes back to Bonucci. Bonucci now looks up. Suso. They've just lost their way a little bit now, AC Milan. As we approach the last 10 minutes of this half. That's a poor pass from Suso. They've just lost their way a little bit now, AC Milan. As we approach the last 10 minutes of this half. Andreoli, Padoin now by Capuano, though he does now. Good for him, Cagliari have it back. Andreoli, Padoin now. Any trouble? Cigarini, maybe on to Barella. Taking on Borini. Ionita, forward. Farias, any trouble? Through the legs of Rodriguez, on to into the path of Ionita. Swings in a good ball. João Pedro was just not quite through there quickly enough. Rodriguez into the path of Ionita. Swings in a good move by Cagliari. João Pedro was just not quite there quickly enough. But again, good move by Cagliari. Conti gets it back from Montolivo. Nice turn, initially anyway, by Cutrone. This time, Pisacane gets it back from Montolivo. Get back in time. Here he is once more. Pisacane forward, initially anyway, by Cutrone. Cigarini. Barella. This time, Pisacane is able to get back in time. Here he is once more. Pisacane forward to Cigarini. Cigarini looking for João Pedro, goes down. And he was surely pulled that there by Bonucci. Over the top, looking for João Pedro, goes down. And he was surely pulled back video system by Bonucci. Interventions we've had. I'm shocked that maybe that one wasn't. With all the video assistant referees interventions we've had, I'm shocked that maybe that one wasn't. Suso at the other end. I'd like to see a replay of that incident. Here's Çalhanoğlu, crowded out. Suso at the other end. Couldn't find Kessie with a square ball. See a replay of that incident. Here's sprinting away here. He's got Barella out on the left. Here he is. Barella couldn't find Kessie with a square ball. The movement of Sao, but didn't see it early enough. Sprinting away here. He's got Barella out on the left. Here he is. Barella waits for the movement of Sao, but see, didn't see it early enough. Seen these given even without the VAR. Well, see, I would say seen these given even without the VAR. Cagliari have certainly come close, very close. Just need that bit of a break. I would say that's a penalty. Cagliari have certainly come close, very close. That's then you can just need that. Understand is, I would say that's frustration. Penalty. We've got the VAR now, or the VAR. That's then you can understand is Milan frustration. Player sent off for a similar incident now, or the VAR. Last week. Milan quickly on to player sent off for a similar incident. Brazilian last week. Square inside to Cigarini. Haruin quickly on to Farias. Brazilian. Square inside to Cigarini. Capuano. It's nicely done. Capuano's got a chance to cross it here into the path of Sao. And again, Sao takes it away from Barella. The shot comes in. Capuano's got a chance to cross it here. Go out for into the corner kick to Cagliari. And so again, all the pressure coming from the away from Barella. The shot away side at the moment, and it's going to go out for a corner kick to Cagliari. So all the pressure coming from the hanging on, but on the way side at the moment. Milan on the back foot. Hanging on, but on the back foot. Cigarini then from the corner flag. Plenty of white shirts in the middle. Not a great delivery. And cleared long by Cutrone. Straight into the path of Borini. It's one against one here. From the corner flag. In the last man. Borini in the middle. Borini, not a great delivery. Struck long by Cutrone. Good save into the path of Borini. His position. One here. Pado in, the last man, Borini, all the way, struck it well, but a good save from Cragno, stood his position. Borini looking for his first goal since his return to Italian football. Great by Milan. Borini looking for his first goal since his return to Italian football. Relieves some of the pressure a little bit. AC Milan. Corner kick then. Relieves some of the pressure a little bit. AC Milan in nicely. Headed out though by the Cagliari defence, I think by Farias. Still with Milan though. Long ball towards nicely. Headed out though by the Cagliari defence, I think by Farias. I'm sure that would have been offside. Still with Milan though. Long ball towards Cutrone. He's doing well against Conti. I'm sure that would have been offside. There he is, Farias had it counted. Tricky feet, but doesn't actually get very far. Barella thought about the shot. Conti and just behind João Pedro. Could have played it maybe a fraction earlier. Didn't actually get very far. Barella thought about the shot and then just behind João Pedro. Could have played it maybe a fraction earlier. Rodriguez under pressure from Ionita now. Borini. Now it's going to be under pressure from Ionita now. Borini. Now it's going to be Cagliari throw. Andreoli at the back for Cagliari. You can be proud of their performance despite being a goal down. Andreoli at the back for Cagliari. Out of the game at the moment, except for that one break. Be proud of their performance despite being a goal down. Generally, not able to get a hand game at the moment, or a foot on the ball. Break a few minutes ago, but Paduin generally Sao. There is again to get a hand or a foot on the ball. Hasn't got much support. Paduin. Sao finds Andreoli in a good position. Sao. Hasn't got much support. Finds Zakane. Andreoli in a good position. Back to Cranio. Cagliari have to start again. Zakane goes all the way back to Cranio. It's going to be a throw. Cagliari have to start again. It's going to be a throw for Cagliari. Leaves it for Barella. Paduin now. Farias. Dispossessed by Rodriguez this time. Here's Montolivo for Barella. Paduin now to the path of Kessie, but it was a poor ball, and it was well read by Rodriguez. The Cagliari midfield. Ionita now needs support in the middle. Here it is. Barella coming forward. But it was a poor ball, and it was well read by the Cagliari midfield. Ionita now needs support in the middle. Here it is. Barella coming forward. Barella set himself up for it. Farias does go well enough in that loop after the deflection. Just meant set himself up for it. He's never going to get there. Struck it well enough and on target. After the deflection, just meant Donnarumma. Cigarini never going to get there from the corner flag on target. Hooks it in. Cigarini again there. Andreoli from the corner flag. Out of play for a goal kick. Seems as if Milan hooks it in. It's there. Andreoli going to go into out of play time for a goal kick. With that 1-0 lead hanging on, Milan going to go into half time with that 1-0 lead hanging on, but Kessie plays it to Rodriguez with the lead. Calhanoglu now, he hasn't had a very good game so far. Haven't seen much of him at all. Kessie plays it to Rodriguez. Calhanoglu now, he hasn't had a very good game so far. Haven't seen much of him at all. Here's Musacchio, quick early ball by Montolivo, nice idea. Now João Pedro, that's a wonderful ball. And Donnarumma, look where he is. João Pedro, quick early ball went by Montolivo, nice idea. Luckily, João Pedro, that's a wonderful ball. Was there to stop Donnarumma, look where he is. João Pedro went for the shot straight away. Luckily, Montolivo was there to stop him. Chest of Andreoli. Now, Calhanoglu, Ionita. Whistles from the San Siro Stadium, but up against Cagliari look like the stronger team at the moment, physically as well. Ionita whistles from the San Siro Stadium, but Cagliari look like the stronger team at the moment, physically as well. Here's Andreoli. Here's Andreoli. Farias streaming forward, that's a poor ball from Farias in an excellent position. Farias streaming forward, that's a poor ball from Farias in an excellent position. Got to make got to make them count. Of course, too many chances. Best if you missed it was from Massao when he struck the upright. Got to make them count. AC Milan taking the lead on 10 minutes. That best if you missed it was from Massao when he struck the upright. There's Farias. AC Milan taking the lead on 10 minutes. Well, that's it. That's the half-time whistle. So it finishes AC Milan 1, Cagliari 0 for all their efforts in the second part of the. That's it. That's the half-time whistle. So it finishes AC Milan 1 goal, Cagliari 0 for all their efforts in the second part. We're going to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back with the second half. Unable to find a goal at Milan after a really good start, struggling. We're going to take a short break, but don't go away. We'll be right back with the second half.
Понятно, что САО основательно досталось, да. Фалили сразу два футболиста Милана, Бал и Калери. Только сейчас небольшая пауза возникает. Правда, не совсем понятно в связи с чем. Отсюда и болезненное ощущение падения нападающего гостей. Ну так вот, к составу Калери давайте перейдем. Повреждение возникает. Алесио гостей. Молодой голкипер в воротах. У него 28 номер. Оборона. 24-й слева Марко Капуано, справа 20-й Симона Падаин, пара центральных защитников номер 3 футболиста Андреоли и номер 19-й Фабио Пизака. Полузащита здесь триумвират у Калери, нападающего гостей. На позиции опорного полузащитника действует 8-й Лука Чигарини. Давайте перейдем пока. И чуть возникает Алесио Кранио, оказывается, голкипер в воротах. Но у него 28-й номер, буквально на всех позициях вездесущий. 24-й защитник румынский, справа 20-й Симона Падаин, пара центральных защитников номер 3 Марко Андреоли, под нападающими 10-й номер Жао Педро, 19-й Фабио Пизака. Полузащита это карточка, вместе с тем здесь триумвират у Калери, Никола Барелла, на позиции опорного защитника действует 8-й Лука Чигарини, как я уже сказал, и чуть правее ему помогает, оказывается, 17-й. Главный тренер гостей на всех позициях в середине вездесущий. Полузащитник румынский, Сусо, назад, он действительно был хороший фланг. Под нападающими 10-й номер Жао Педро смещаться в центр, как и любой левша, играющий на правом фланге. Заработал испанец Сусо. Вместе с тем его маневры пенальти предсказуемые, но настолько уверенно контролирует мяч. Капитан команды 25-й, как я уже сказал, Марко Сао. И вместе с тем ему помогает в атаке ситуацию, 17-й. Главный тренер гостей проблематично обезвредить. В атаке без правой ноги в исполнении Сути оставляет очень глубокая такая в направлении Сарини, но ударение в спортивной ситуации было очень неплохо вынести удар. Любит умеет соперник смещаться в центр, как и любой левша, играющий на правом фланге. Испанец Сусо. Его маневры, как правило, предсказуемы, но настолько уверенно контролирует мяч.
Андреоли bringing it forward. Only once in the last 10 years, Milan a little bit in the first two matches of the season. There's a boot first half lying on the ground. It belongs to Paduin. There's going to be a free kick. There's more like it. Excellent ball whipped in. It was his cross that led to the goal as well for Milan. Haven't drawn for a long time as well. The last was December 2016 against Atalanta. So Andreoli bringing it forward. Paduin puts his boot back on. Only once in the last 10 years have Milan won their opening first two matches of the season. There's a boot lying on the ground. It belongs to Paduin. There's going to be a free kick. Another chance then for maybe Cagliari to create something. The usual two, Cigarini. Milan haven't drawn for a long time as well. The standing over the ball. December 2016 against Atalanta. Farias this time to whip it in. Whistles all round, but there it is. No, Farias makes the run in, takes away a player. It's a good delivery, but headed out nicely by Rodriguez. Barella with a follow-up. Shut down by Çalhanoğlu. Puts his boot back on. Here's Capuano into the path of Barella. Goes around Kessie a little bit too easily. Barella just couldn't find a teammate. Milan defend well inside the 6-yard box. Here's Kessie. Comes away now, sprinting away to create something. The usual two, Cigarini. Farias standing over the ball. Farias this time to whip it in. Whistles all round, but there it is. No, Farias makes the run in, takes away a player. It's a good delivery, but headed out nicely by Rodriguez. Barella with a follow-up. Shut down by Çalhanoğlu. There's Capuano into the path of Barella, goes around Kessie a little bit too easily. Barella just couldn't find the teammate. Çalhanoğlu on the edge of the box. Milan defends well inside the 6-yard box. Here's Kessie. Çalhanoğlu goes for goal, sprinting away over the top. Cutrone. To Çalhanoğlu. Kick taken then by Planio. Suso brings the ball down. Suso 1-2 is a bit short though. It's a nice ball sliding in on the edge of the box. And Cagliari come away with possession as Kessie has stayed down. Borini. Here's Farias. Taking on Conti, leaves it for goal. Cigarini goes for goal. Just not enough on it to beat Donnarumma though. Kessie has stayed down. This was the sliding challenge. Two-footed challenge though it was. Have to say, seeing it again, a little bit dangerous there from Barella. Goal kick taken then by Planio. Kessie brings the ball down. Suso 1-2 is a bit short though. Barella sliding in, got the ball, and Cagliari come away with possession as Kessie has stayed down. Lazio, he was injured, taking on the first match, leaves it on the bench. Still Cigarini goes for goal. Available, just not enough on it to beat Donnarumma necessary. I'm sure Kessie will be able to soldier on though. Kessie has stayed down. This was the sliding challenge. Two-footed challenge though it was. Have to say, seeing it again, a little bit dangerous there from Barella. Elias gives the ball back to Donnarumma. Given away badly by Rodriguez here to Jonita. Another new signing, Lucas Biglia from Lazio. He was injured for the reaction as much on the possession else. It's the first yellow of the match. If necessary, I'm sure Kessie will be able to soldier on though. Elias gives the ball back to Donnarumma. So another free kick to be played into the edge of the box for Cagliari. They've got to start making some of these count though. Cigarini. And that is a foul from behind by Kessie. Yellow card for the reaction as much as anything else. It's the first yellow of the match. Top. This time too long. Another wasted free kick. See what they were trying to do, but not played in particularly well for João Pedro. High up the field, staying there, waiting for Donnarumma to really kick it out. Now he goes to Kessie. He's under pressure, he's lost out here. Barella inside the box. Farias. And João Pedro, it's an equaliser for Cagliari. Terrible mistake by Kessie and Donnarumma. And Cagliari finally have their equaliser. João Pedro rightly brings Cagliari level this time too long. On 57 minutes. See what they were trying to do, but it's what they deserve, to be honest. João Pedro. Game on here. High up the field, staying there, waiting for Donnarumma to really kick it. It was a terrible ball, and the two-free kicks out here, and he didn't get rid of it. Inside the box, Farias. And João Pedro, it's an equaliser for Cagliari. Terrible mistake by Kessie and Donnarumma. Well, a silly, and Cagliari finally have their equaliser. João Pedro rightly brings Cagliari level in 57 minutes from the home side. And it's what they deserve, to be honest. Game on here. Bonucci. Here's Kessie. Well, it was a terrible ball to Frank Kessie, and he didn't get rid of it. For goal himself. He's taken out one of the Cagliari players. And Cagliari this time taking full advantage. The flag is up. Well, a silly goal to give away for Milan, though. Pisacane took it on the chest. Winded. Now we're going to see a reaction from the home side. Bonucci. Here's Kessie. Suso. He's a goal himself. He's taken out one of the Cagliari players, and I'm not quite sure here who. On top of the chest. The flag is up. Pisacane is painful. Sprinting on. Indeed. Pisacane took it on the chest. Winded. You've seen the goal again. One back by Sal. Barella onto Farias, who did well, and Pedro tucked it away nicely. Again by Cagliari. Kessie this time recover, intervenes right on the top of the chest. Here he is once more, busting forward. It's a good run. He goes to town. Play on, says the referee. Nothing given. On the goal again. 2 penalty appeals turned down now in the match. Barella onto Farias, who did well, and Pedro tucked it away nicely. You can see there. So 0. I don't know if that's 0 chance that that was a penalty, but see Montella's reaction. Same thing in the first half, I'd say. One back again by Cagliari. Kessie this time intervenes. Goes back to Pisacane inside to Andreoli forward. Cagliari a full of confidence. Drawing the San Siro. Nothing given. Over 200 million. 2 penalty appeals turned down now in the match. That's pushing the back by Padoin though. On body. You can see there. Say 0. I don't know if that's 0 chance that that was a penalty, but see Montella's reaction. Zacchio, same thing in the first half, I'd say. Barella, shot from Borini. Kessie's taken a deflection, surely it did. Back to Pisacane, inside to Andreoli, and Cagliari full of confidence now. This was the drawing incident at the San Siro with AC Milan, making life difficult for Kessie. Over 200 million this summer, really. It's a goal kick for Cagliari. Pushing the back by Padoin though. On body. Padoin. Zacchio. Cutrone. Nicely done from Borini. Brilliantly done in deflection, surely. Just took it one step too far. That's nice skill by Pisacane to take a deflection. This was the penalty incident really well. Pisacane making life difficult for Kessie. Just overdid it. That was the bad touch. Really. Goal kick for Cagliari. Now we are going to see Biglia coming on, stripped down, ready to take probably Montolivo's place, I would say, in midfield. Padoin replaced Locatelli. started the first match. Cutrone, nicely done, brilliantly done in fact. Just
Milan
took it
with their shape
one step too far. That's nice skill by Pisacane. Midfield that are struggling. So Biglia on Çalhanoğlu really well. Pisacane goes off, so maybe Montolivo will shift over to the left. Did it. That was the bad touch. Yeah, Çalhanoğlu not having a good game this evening. I did say in the last match, now we are going to see Milan played on, stripped down 11 against 10 for the entire game. Probably Montolivo's place, I would say, in midfield. So a lot easier, obviously, to play against 10 men for an entire match, so difficult to judge really the performance of that Milan side. And here they have struggled more against Cagliari. Milan with their shape at the moment. They look organised now. It's the midfield that are struggling, and up for it, definitely. It's Çalhanoğlu, in fact, who goes off, so maybe Montolivo will shift over to the left. But yeah, Çalhanoğlu not having a good game this evening. I did say in the last match, who's taken out. Milan played a silly foul against Chigarini for the entire game. It's hard to judge because it's a lot easier, obviously, to play against 10 men for an entire match, so difficult to judge really the performance of that Milan side. And here they have struggled more against Cagliari. They look organised now, and up for it, definitely, for a free kick. Conti down the line, Suso and Montolivo and Rodriguez are standing over the ball. Rodriguez, here's Montolivo, who's taken out. A silly foul by Chigarini. Montolivo then to take, plays it in, Suso over the top, and that will be the goalie's ball. Nice idea. Cagliari was smart. It's a good position this for a free kick. Follow the runs of Cutrone. And Montolivo and Rodriguez are standing over the ball. Poised. 1-1 here. 65 minutes played. Barella down to Chigarini. Padoin. Farias nicely down the line for Jonita. Montolivo then to take. Now plays it in. Suso over the top. Quick football though by Cagliari. The goalie's ball. Nice idea though by Conti. Cagliari was smart. Kessi taking on João Pedro. Gets back there to do some defending of Cutrone. Montolivo helped on to Cutrone. Cutrone's shot deflected out for a corner kick. It's finally poised. 1-1 here. 65 minutes played. Barella down to Chigarini. Padoin. Farias nicely down the line from the corner flag, making his debut for AC Milan. It's quick football though by Cagliari. Well cut out though by Conti. Kessi taking on João Pedro. Gets back there to do some defending. Montolivo helped on to Cutrone. Cutrone's shot underneath it was deflected out for a corner kick. Everywhere. Wonderful control, Barella. Farias. Barella into the path of Jonita, but just too far forward. Shame, because it would have been into space. Jonita. It is Biglia then from the corner flag. Kessi now making his debut for AC Milan. Hard working is Biglia in midfield. They're not making this at all easy for AC Milan. His move from Lazio. Borini. A long kick. Kessie underneath it was Musacchio. Here's Barella, those everywhere. Now control Barella. Farias. Barella into the path of Ionita, but just too far forward. The strength of Kessie would have been into space. Ionita. Cagliari doing a good job in closing down the spaces from one side of the field to the other, but Milan still in possession. In midfield, cross comes in, Borini away for AC Milan. Borini now back to Rodriguez. Another cross, good one, and again at Pisacane with a header away. Kessie. 2 headers away from Pisacane. The roar from the crowd to try and push on Conti, their side. Here's Montolivo. Given away by Suso. Here's Farias, but dispossessed by Suso. The strength of Kessie. 1-2. He's gone down, but Barella doesn't agree with this. Cagliari doing a good job in closing down the spaces from one side of the field to the other, but Milan still in possession. Cross comes in, Borini away. This is an excellent opportunity because Suso will fancy his chances with his left foot from this range. Back to Rodriguez. Another cross. Good one, no longer on the field of play, so away. 2 headers away from Pisacane. The roar from the crowd to try and push on their side. Here's Montolivo. Perfect position, you'd say, for a left footer. Suso skipping past. 1-2. He's gone down, but Barella doesn't agree with this. So here he goes, Suso. It's wonderfully struck! What a beauty! From Suso, and Milan take the lead once again! From this range. What a free kick! Çalhanoğlu's no longer on the field of play, so perfectly struck by Suso on 70 minutes of play. Giving no chance whatsoever. Milan back in front. Slightly against the run of play maybe, but well, what a free kick. Brilliant indeed. Here he goes, Suso. It's wonderfully struck! What a beauty! From Suso, and Milan take the lead once again. What a free kick! Cagliari have it all to do once again here. Perfectly struck by Suso on 70 minutes of play. We are going to have another giving Cragno no chance whatsoever. Break. Milan back in front. As the 2 referees talk to each other. Slightly against the run of play maybe, but well, what a free kick. Brilliant indeed. Well, let's see it from behind. Here we go. Round of applause. Brilliant indeed. From the bench, there's Romagnoli. Dipping not beyond Cragno's dive. Cagliari have it all to do once again here. A quality free kick really was. Now we are. Can Milan hold on here to this lead or refreshment break? Build on it at least. As the 2 referees talk to each other. Cagliari have done so well so far, but just lacking that little killer instinct, if you like, in front of goal. They were really handed the equaliser. Here we go. After the mistake on the edge of the box. Up and over the wall, and dipping beyond Cragno's dive. Dig deep here now, Cagliari. It's a quality free kick, really was. Cigarini gets the game underway. Now, there is still Milan hold on here to this lead. 20 minutes left to play. Build on it at least. There's a player down. It is João Pedro, who landed awkwardly. So well so far, but just lacking that little killer instinct, if you like, in front of goal. They were really handed the equaliser after the mistake on the edge of the box. See it again here as he jumped. Got a knee in the back from Bonucci, that's what it was. Dig deep here now, Cagliari. Giugarini gets the game underway. There is still plenty of time, of course, for João Pedro. 20 minutes left to play. There's a player down. It is João Pedro, who landed awkwardly. You can see now the Milan bench warming up. There is Kalinic. Expect him to make an appearance at the end of the game. I have to say, Rastelli's now calling over his first substitution. He got a knee in the back from Bonucci, that's what it was. Hasn't made one so far. João Pedro still laid out on the turf here, you can see. But looks very struggling with that knock for João Pedro. You can see now the Milan will be able to continue here. There is Kalinic. Expect him to make an appearance at the end of the game, I have to say. Player Rastelli's now calling over Chop, his first substitution. He did start last week, hasn't made one so far. João Pedro still laid out on the turf here. You can see getting ready to really struggling with that knock. First appearance for AC Milan since his move from Fiorentina. Very much wanted by the player. And isn't going to be able to continue here. Unable to continue. Player stripping down is Chop. He did start last week. Looks fairly serious, I have to say, for João Pedro. Initially thought it was just a knock that he needed to rub off, but also he's been ready to, as you can see, he's taken off on the first appearance. Stretcher Milan since his move from Fiorentina. Like mobile, and very much wanted by the player. For him and for Cagliari as Chop is on. And João Pedro is unable to continue. Conti. One back here by Cagliari. Farias. Well, looks fairly serious into the path for João Pedro. Sal! Initially thought it was just a knock that he needed to put it wide. Off, but he's been, as you can see, he's looking now on the, for the VAR. Stretcher. I think we're going to see it come into play now for a possible handball inside the box. Bad news for him and for Cagliari as Chop is on. Now referee is waiting to receive information. No, it's going to be a corner kick. Conti. One back here by Cagliari. Really could have done better with a follow-up shot though. Into the path, well wide when really he just had to spank it towards goal. He's put it wide. Crosses in, a header from Capuano. And he's looking now for the also wide VAR. I think we're going to see it come into play now for a possible handball inside the box. This was the initial incident where Bonucci slid in. Then Sal should have done better. Now referee is waiting chance to receive information for Milan. A huge round of applause for Cutrone, scorer of the first goal No. It's going to be a corner kick. And debut appearance in the red and black for Nikola Kalinic. Really could have done better with a follow-up shot, though. Put it well wide when really he just had to spank it towards goal. Crosses in, a header from Capuano. Was also wide. Kalinic about to come on. This was the initial incident where Bonucci slid in his first. Sal should have done better. Piece of action there with that second chance. So Kalinic on then for Milan. A huge round of applause for Cutrone, scorer of the first goal. Morita keeping the ball in play, and it's still in play. Rodriguez now, and debut appearance in the red and black for Nikola Kalinic. Again, it is Pisacane picking up the pieces for Cagliari. Well, it took him a while to settle down, Pisacane, but second half he's been immense. There's a player down, and nasty bit of cramp, I think. Andreoli getting there ahead of Kalinic. First piece of action there, shoulder to shoulder. Not painful when you start to cramp up like that. Barella could well be the second player to come off here, keeping the ball in play. It's had a great game still in play. Rodriguez now, once you start to cramp up. Nicely done. And he did get trodden on as well. Challenge from behind. It is Pisacane picking up the pieces for Cagliari. Well, it took him a while to settle down, Pisacane, but second half he's been immense. There's a player down, and nasty bit of cramp, I think. This was the handball from Bonucci, possible handball, not given. Not painful when you start to cramp up like that. Barella could well be the second player to come off here. It's had a great game, but once you start to cramp up like that, and he did get trodden on as well. See a second change then. Challenge from behind. Once Barella can get up and hobble off, probably. There he is. Not sure, but he'll be able to continue. Probably the last piece of action for Barella. Handball, not given. But as I said earlier in the first half, definitely one to look out for, this man here. Barella, quality player. We're going to see a second change then. Cagliari, once Barella can get up and hobble off, probably. It's come to Donnarumma. Milan at the moment in control, a goal up. There he is. And the pace has dropped now. Naturally, not sure, but he'll be able to continue. Probably the last piece of action for Barella. Cleared. And the Cagliari defence by, as I said earlier in the first half, definitely one to look out for, this man here. Barella's back on, and Barella, Faragot hasn't come on just yet. He's the player waiting to come on. Nicely done this time by Kessie. Chasing this one down, right down now. To Donnarumma. At the moment, in control, a goal up since coming on. Here he is again, though. Pace into the path of Borini, good pace. Naturally, Kalinic couldn't find Suso with the pass. Suso all alone. Cleared. With only the goalkeeper to beat, but the ball didn't reach him. Barella's back on, and Barella has shaken off come on just yet. To continue. He's the player waiting to come on. Nicely done this time by Kessie. Sal spreads it wide. Paduin Forward into the path of Sao. It's a nice ball, Sao! Good save! A great effort by Marco Sao. Touched the ball too many times, Biglia. And it had Donnarumma stretching to his right. Playing it into the path of Borini. Good pace. Kalinic it early. Trying to surprise the goalkeeper with the pass. Sousa all alone, with only the goalkeeper to beat. Well, it's been a very entertaining game of football so far, really has. Both sides have created chances. Barella has shaken off cramp to continue. Both sides at the moment probably don't deserve to lose. So Paduin is in fact the player coming off, so Cagliari going, spreads it wide to a back three. Paduin with Faragon forward into the path of Sao. It's a nice ball, Sao! Good save! A great effort by Marco Sao. And it had Donnarumma stretching to his right. Took it early, trying to surprise the goalkeeper. There's not long left to play now. Entering. Well, it's been a very entertaining game of football so far, it really has. Both sides have created chances. Wins a free kick. Both sides at the moment probably don't deserve to lose. So Paduin is in fact the player coming off, so Cagliari going to a back three with Faragon on. Biglia to Montolivo. Bonucci quickly wide on the left, Rodriguez. It's a nice ball inside, Montolivo with a shot. Well, he's put it well wide in the end from a very good position. Should have done better, Riccardo Montolivo. There's not long left to play now. Entering the last 5 minutes of normal time. Kalinic wins a free kick. You can see there Rastelli still encouraging his players, still telling them they can get something from this match. And they're not giving up, Cagliari, to their credit. Bonucci's header away to Montolivo. Defeats from the opening 2 games is not a great start, but on the left, they've had a tough start to the campaign. Juventus and then AC Milan inside. Montolivo with a shot. Both at home. He's put it well wide in the end from a very good position. And even they didn't expect to pick up any points. Riccardo Montolivo. When the calendars were released, the fixture list was released. See there Rastelli still encouraging his players, still telling them they can get something from this roll of the dice, if you like, for Rastelli. It's Kosu, and they're not giving up, Cagliari, to their credit. Fan favourite. That's the Sardini's header away. Montolivo, who goes down. Defeats from the opening 2 games is again a great start away by the referee. They've had a tough start to the campaign. Juventus and then AC Milan at home. Both at home. Well, even they didn't expect to pick up any points. Change now. Bit of shirt tugging. Got to say, if you're going to give one, you've got to give them all. Calendars were released. This is the problem now that's emerging with this VAR. We've seen penalties given for that in other matches, if not less so. Change, and it's a last roll of the dice, if you like, for Rastelli. It's Kosu to come on. The third and final change for Cagliari. Favourite. That's the Sardinians. Here's Montolivo, who goes down. And again, waved away by the referee. Nice flick to Pizzacane, read it well. So we're going to see the change now. Bit of shirt tugging, got to say, if you're going to give one, you've got to give them all. This is the problem now that's emerging with this another throw VAR. We've seen penalties given for that in other matches, if not less so. Well, Kosu's on. Kessie turning his man brilliantly. Third and final change. And the ball's in the back of the net, for Cagliari. The referee had whistled already. And I think he has given the decision Cagliari's way. Well, certainly Kessie was pulling Capuano. Pisacane read it well. It's still 2-1 to Milan. Still some hope for Cagliari. To Conti. It's another throw to Milan. Cigarini. Over the top for Kosu. Good ball in. And Bonucci getting it clear. Probably could have been Donnarumma's turning his man, but he didn't want to take any chances. Ball's in the back of the net, but the referee had whistled already. A player who came off incidentally for he has given Kosu the decision Cagliari's way. This ball reaches, certainly Kessi was pulling Capuano. Played in quickly to the far post. Oh, good header out by Kalinic of all people. Still some hope. Three Cagliari players lining up for that one. Another corner kick. Kosu to take. Whipped in nicely. Biglia with a header away. Here's Montolivo over the top for Kosu. Good ball in. And Bonucci getting it clear. Probably could have been Donnarumma's. Tried to get ball, away, but he didn't want to take any chances. Corner kick, too many mistakes. Creeping in. Barella. Oh, that's Montolivo who's going to receive a yellow. Who came off in the slide-in challenge. Kosu Farias as this ball reaches. But you've got to give Cagliari their credit. They are going for it here. Played in quickly to the far post. Should have had a third. Oh, good header out by Kalinic, but it was ruled out. Three Cagliari players lining up for that one. Another corner kick. Kosu to take. Whipped in nicely. Biglia with a header away. Here's Montolivo. Capuano back to Barella. Biglia. Well, he tried to get Sousa away quickly, and too many mistakes creeping in. Barella. Oh, that's Montolivo who's going to receive a yellow for the sliding challenge. That's fallen kindly. But, referee intervenes. I think there was an arm, a handball. Got to give Cagliari their credit. They are going for it here. Milan could have had a third. Didn't know much about it, but he did control it with Kessi, but it was ruled out. Cigarini. Capuano back to Barella. Long one towards Kalinic. Hasn't really had a playable ball yet. But, Conti giving it away here under pressure. Barella. Barella on the outside of the boot. That's fallen kindly as well. Barella. Referee intervenes. I think there was an arm, a handball in the way there. There's more than one player at the moment. Yeah, Capuano didn't know much about it, but he did control it with his arm. I think 9 minutes have been added on here. Long one towards Kalinic. Well, we did have the break as well, the interruption, if you like. Oh, that's a poor ball into the path of Borini. The pressure. Couldn't take it though. Barella. So 9 minutes is plenty here for more goals as well, Barella. And the referee is arguing with more than one player at the moment. We had the timeout that lasted at least a couple of minutes, so no foul given. Montolivo comes away with possession for Milan. Kessi making the run. Poor ball by Montolivo, really poor ball. Tired legs out there now. I think 9 minutes have been added on here. Well, we did have the break as well, the interruption, if you like. Oh, that's a poor ball into the path of Borini. It's been a tense match, take it for sure. Both sides. So 9 minutes is plenty here for more goals. Again, acting as sweeper. Doing a fine job again. The timeout foot there lasted at least a couple of minutes. So Cagliari, no foul given. Free kick. Montolivo comes away with possession for Milan. Kessi making the run. Poor ball by Montolivo, really poor ball. Tired legs out there now. Capuano to Barella. And that is handball from Conti. Cigarini over the top to Kosu. Brings it down beautifully. Kosu crosses it to the far post. Just too much on the cross. Been a tense match, that's for sure. Both sides, too much on it. Donnarumma again acting as sweeper. Doing a fine job. Again. That's a high foot there from Kessie. So Cagliari have taken the free kick already. His third and final change for Milan. And it is Antonelli to come on. Capuano. Sure, the defence just for these last 5 minutes. Take off Cigarini over the top to Kosu. Brings it down beautifully. Kosu crosses it to the far post. Just too much on the cross. Winning the challenge. Nice idea. Kessie, and too much on it. Stepping in. Strong challenges coming in all over the field for the entire 90 minutes. Kalinic is not going to reach this one ahead of Pisacane. He's got good speed. Pisacane. Here's Barella. Lovely control and turn. Now we're going to see third and final change for. It seems now as if Milan are going to hang on to this slender lead. Doesn't look as if Cagliari have got that strength. Shore up the defence to create another goal-scoring chance. They are trying. They're putting in the effort, but just seems beyond them as Borini goes off to make way for Antonelli with Kessie, but then Cigarini stepping in. Strong challenges coming in all over the field for the entire 90 minutes. Kalinic is not going to reach this one ahead of Pisacane. Leaves the field. Good speed. Well, Pisacane. Here's Barella. Lovely control and turn. Handshake from Montella. It seems now as if Milan are going to hang on to this slender lead. Doesn't look as if Cagliari have got that strength. Turns. And again, it's a short scoring for Kalinic. They are trying, they're putting in the effort. It's a free kick. Just seems that goes Cagliari's way. Borini goes off to make way for Antonelli. Again, it was Pisacane in the way, winning back the ball for Cagliari. Fabio Borini then leaves the field, deep into stoppage time now. Gets a handshake from Montella. Antonelli. Ionita goes back to Antonelli. They need to get that ball forward though, Cagliari, if they're going to get something from this match. Montolivo turns. And again, it's a short ball for Kalinic. Again, it's a free kick that goes Cagliari's way. Twisting his way round, Suso. It's going to be a Milan throw in the way, winning back the ball for Cagliari. Coming on, but to little effect, it has to be said. João Pedro is far more effective when he was on. We are deep into stoppage time now. Number 90 at all since coming on. Antonelli. Ionita goes back for Cagliari. Antonelli. They need to get that ball forward though, Cagliari, if they're going to get something from this match. Andreoli. Could be the last chance for Cagliari here. They need to get that ball the other end of the field. It's going to be a Milan throw. Barella really coming on, but to pick up every single ball now. Has to be said, João Pedro is far more effective on the was on right hand side. Just haven't seen the number 90 Barella at all since coming on. Well brought down by Capuano, and he's won a throw, I think. Right, and had gone out before he could get to it. Throw for Cagliari. Given away cheaply though by Milan. Andreoli again. Kosu forward. Here's Sao. Could be the last chance for Cagliari here. You'll need to get that ball the other end of the field. Across in to Cigarini. No free kick on the edge of the box. Here's Barella sliding in on Kessie again, and that's a foul now. Kosu on the right-hand side. Oh, you've got to admire his heart. Barella, he's been everywhere. Well, brought down by diving into challenges. Throw, I think. Right, and have gone out before. Played so many passes in this match. He's been running around the field, but he's also shown some beautiful touches. Given away cheaply though by Milan. Kessie again. Kosu. Forward, here's Donnarumma under pressure from Leon, says the referee. Gets it clear though. Bonita. Straight out into a touch. Cross long in to Cigarini. That is the question. No free kick on the edge of the box. Here's Barella sliding in on Kessie again, and that's a foul. Antonelli's gone down, and that is a free kick Milan's way, and that could be the breather. Got to admire his heart. Milan need Barella. He's been everywhere, diving into challenges. Farragut, who committed the foul, played so many passes in this match. The difference being, of course, running around the field. Cagliari just don't have also the strength and some beautiful touches. The substitutes when they've come on have Donnarumma under pressure. Not changed the match in their favour. Gets it clear though. Straight out into a touch. How long left? That is the question. Forward. Kosu. Can he do something here? That's a great pull forward. And it's going to be a corner kick. And last gasp effort then Milan's way, and that could Cagliari. The breather. Corner kick. Chased down by Sal. Now Kosu goes over everybody forward for Cagliari. It's make or break. He committed the foul. Kosu, good delivery into the middle. Headed out by Bonucci. Comes back to Kosu. Brings it down brilliantly. Just don't have the strength. Another cross to the far post. And it's just out of play. Come on. Well, they've given it everything, Cagliari, but beaten by a pure moment of brilliance. And that was the free kick by Suso on 70 minutes. Kosu, can he do something here? That's a great pull forward. And it's going to be, I think, a corner kick. AC Milan. Last gasp effort then for Cagliari. Corner kick, but chased down by Sal. Despite the two defeats, Kosu goes over everybody forward for Cagliari. Even more so from this match than against Juve. Kosu, good delivery into the middle. It finishes here between AC Milan and Cagliari at the San Siro. AC Milan 2, Cagliari 1. To the far post. Second victory in a row for Vincenzo Montella's side. 6 points out of everything Cagliari, but in these opening two matches, and they go into the break. Top of the table, moment of brilliance with other teams, and that was the free kick result against a very determined moment of magic. Well, against a very good here for AC Milan this evening. From me, Patrick Taroni, thank you very much for watching. But Rastelli, despite the two defeats, will have plenty of positives, even more so from this match than against Juve. That's it. It finishes here between AC Milan and Cagliari at the San Siro. AC Milan 2, Cagliari 1. Second victory in a row for Vincenzo Montella's side. 6 points out of 6 in these opening two matches. And they go into the break top of the table along with other teams. But it's a good result against a very, very determined and well, against a very good Cagliari side this evening. From me, Patrick Taroni, thank you very much for watching.